Have you gambled away all your silver lions, or the vehicles are too expensive now? Here are two ways I use to get silver lions. First way, the helicopter battles. The helicopter battles are a very nice way of earning silver lions if you know what you are doing. So here are a couple of tips and tricks to get the most silver lions out of your PvE games. If this is your very first game in helicopter battles, this will probably be your first helicopter if you are playing America, of course. Unlike most of the other nations, it doesn't get any ATGMs at any point. So here are a couple of tips if your helicopter doesn't have any ATGMs on it. Destroying the bases is really the easiest thing you can do, and one of the things that doesn't really need any skill to do it, and no risk of that really. Next easiest thing is landing on the helipads, and if you're not that sure of your landing skills, you can just press H and enable the hover mode and just really go down that simply. Next thing that you can do without ATGMs is attacking these battlefields with tanks on them, but you need to surprise the SPA on them, because they can still put you down relatively easily if you're not quick with them, of course. And yeah, then you can destroy all other tanks on there. Never attack convoys unless you have a deadfish without ATGMs, because these things have aimbot. The Gepards, ZA-35s, whatever they are, they all have aimbot and they will put you down in a second, so avoid them at least at 3 km radius. In conclusion, your strategy for the match without ATGMs should be destroying bases, capping points, and at times destroying the SPA at the AT and the tank sites, battlefields. With that, of course, you are destroying the SPA first, because they are also very tough at times. Also, what I forgot to mention is that you need to activate a few silver lion boosters, because you will be here for a very long time, and well, try to make it as valuable as possible. And yeah, chat with your teammates as well, cause you will be here, as I mentioned, for a very long time. I have played one game with two teammates for 2.5 hours, and these were my stats and my rewards as well, with a 100% SL booster. The second way, the wagers, but the battle victory wager in particular. Ladies and gentlemen, here I present you with StatShark, which will help you determine which BR you need to play to win the most games on the battle victory wager. So here's the overview of all the battle ratings and their victory chances, and here's for the aircraft as well. It is a bit brighter, but still I prefer tank since it needs a little less skill. Looking at this overview, we can see that Sweden has the biggest win rate at the max BR of 12-0, with 57.7% of battle victory. That is pretty good if you are playing Sweden, of course, but because most of the people don't play Sweden, I recommend 5-7 of BR in America, because I see that as the best BR on which you can carry your teammates to victory, and really relying on your teammates is the worst thing you can do. Just play a normal lineup at 5.7 and enjoy it. I say both of the ways are valid for grinding silver lions, but I prefer the PvE battles, since you don't have to rely on as many people as in the real battles, and you can just really pile up your silver lion boosters. So guys, that is about it for this video. Tell me what you think about these ways and if you will use them, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.